Hello friends, how are you? This is another walking tour here on the beautiful islands of GURAIDHOO, and here we are at the Beach Hotel GURAIDHOO. As you could tell, I'm going to show you rooms in this hotel. I'm going to show you the different restaurants and all types of things this island has to offer. And as you know, we always do a walking tour of the entire island just so you get to see what the island is all about in real time. As I walk around, I'm going to show you a few things, tell you a few things, give you a few facts, and hopefully you get to enjoy it. So sit back, relax, and let's enjoy GURAIDHOO together. All right, as I mentioned, this is the hotel here. It is called the Beach Hotel. This is the hotel Irina and I are staying. The really cool thing about this right now at this hotel, there is no one here. There is no clients staying here. We are the first ones to stay in this hotel. As you can see, they have a nice lounging area. There's couches, really nice. So this is kind of like your reception area. This is the main lobby. Here's the beautiful staff. When you come here, you will get registered and they will bring you a welcome drink straight from the harbor area. And then from there, you will be escorted to your room. Really beautiful hotel. Again, I'm going to show you the rooms later on in this video or in possibly another video. As you can see outside, they have Valley Beach Restaurant. So this restaurant belongs to the hotel. And as you can see, they have all the hardware here, the coffee machine, blenders for smoothies. Lavazza coffee is what you would normally get when you're here. They have a refrigerator system. Fans, really cool, beautiful view, a lot of tables. And here's where you're going to be having your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner. Now, from what we were told, this hotel, there's a chef coming from Sri Lanka, and they have also a chef who is coordinating all this, and the chef has not gotten here yet. Like I said, we are the first customers here in this hotel, and remember, I told you guys, if you've been watching our YouTube videos, the first day we were in Male, I told you we had a meeting in Male. This is what has come out of that meeting. I told you I would tell you once it was all said and done. We met with the owner of this hotel, and he basically told us, we would love to have you in our hotel, but we just want to let you guys know that, you know, the hotel is not really open to customers. Everything is there. Everything is ready to go. The only thing that's not ready is the chef and the food situation. So unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to offer food, but I can offer you a stay at our hotel so you could see what it's like. And we were like, sure, that's fine, because obviously, you know, we can go anywhere else and eat. So that's the info on the hotel. It's absolutely beautiful, and they're already getting bookings, and the hotel's not even open as yet. As you can see right next to that hotel, you have construction. Typically on local islands, this is what you'll see. They expand so fast. I can come back in the next 2 months, this hotel will already be built. As you can see, they have different cabanas here, really nice. And right out here, you notice that there is another island. We have a neighboring island. How awesome is this? Now, this neighboring island is actually a resort. It is a private resort. How are you?
Very good.
You know the name of this resort?
This Kaduma Resort.
Kaduma?
Resort.
Kaduma Resort.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. The name of this resort is called Kaduma Resort. Kaduma Resort. And it is a private resort. So technically, we're not allowed to go there, just like most private resorts. Some, however, do allow you to enter the resort, but you have to pay a fee. But look how close it is. It is so close, I could pick up a rock and throw it across. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? So beautiful though. Look at the color of the waters. And right now we are currently in August, and we are now coming out of monsoon season. So in monsoon season, we do get a lot of rain here in the Maldives. My wife and I were here just 2 months ago for 2 months. And while we were there, we were going into monsoon season. So there was a lot of overcast clouds. It doesn't rain all day. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to rain all day. That's not how it works here in the Maldives. You do have beautiful sunshine and sunny days. even though it is monsoon season, but you do get more rain than normal. That's basically what it comes down to, and also high winds. So as you can see, there's the overwater bungalows. This island is so beautiful, and again, every island is so different. Every local island is so different. Now you notice the water is a little darker here. On this side, there's some seagrass at the bottom here. This area is not really used for swimming as much. You see the fishing boats are here. This is usually where the local fishermen pull up. But you notice the water clears over there where they have the overwater bungalows. Very nice local islands. And like I tell you all the time, during our live stream, I just want to let you know we stream live every single day here from the Maldives. Twice a day. I wake up, I do sunrise. The sunrise is here and it sets over there. I will wake up at 6 in the morning and I will do sunrise with you guys and show you just how beautiful the island is during sunrise. And I walk you around the island, give you details and different information. And then we come back on again around sunset, which is around 5 o'clock here in the Maldives. And then my wife and I will, we go for dinner, we take you with us, show you what it is that we're eating and different things. So if you are interested in that, just be sure to look out for our live streams, because all our lives, when we finish them, it goes into the live category of our website. So you would have to click on the live tab and you will see the date and everything would be organized. So if you are interested to see what our live stream looks like, and we go live simultaneously on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all at the same time. So here people swim, which is really nice. You can go all the way out there and water will be to your waist. So it's not deep at all. Let's continue with our tour. As you may have noticed, Irina is not with me. She is in the room, she's getting ready, because being that we're the only ones in this hotel that we're staying, we do have access to every single room and every single room type. So we'll be going in there and we're going to show you the rooms, show you the room types and give you information that can be useful if you do decide to come to this island. Now, for those of you who don't know, if you're just joining maybe in this video, we have been to the Maldives so far. This is our 3rd time to the Maldives. A year ago, my wife and I got married here in the Maldives, but we were on a private island. We were on Lux South Ari Atoll. We have the video in our YouTube, in our Maldives playlist. We show you what it's like to get married on a private island. We show you what it's like being on a private island. We've done, the first year we came here, we did about 30 videos. So let's just go down here. We created about 30 videos our first time we came here. We went to 2 private islands and 2 local islands. And we showed you what it was like. But when we first initially came to the Maldives, when we got married, we said, well, we're gonna come to the Maldives once. It's a once in a lifetime vacation. Now here we are for the 3rd time coming to the Maldives. And the only thing that has changed is because now we understand about local islands. When we first came here and we got married here, we had no idea this existed. We had no idea of the local lifestyle here in the Maldives. While we were on the private island, we met a couple and they were like, we were just over there at a local island. We're like, local island, what's that? He's like, well, where locals live. And we're like, they have hotels and stuff there? She's like, yeah, they have everything. They have restaurants, hotels. And I was like, wow, we didn't know that. And that opened up this whole new world for us. Here is another hotel. It's called Athens View. Absolutely beautiful. Hello.
Hello.
And they have their own restaurant below. Here's a store. Some mart, they sell perfumes, umbrellas, different things that you need. So they basically have everything. These islands have everything you need. Literally everything you need. And there's so much information to tell you, and unfortunately, I can't say it all in this one walking tour of this video. But again, if you guys go to our live page on our YouTube channel, you will be able to see the live stream, and I give you so much more information. Some of our live streams is 2 hours, sometimes it's 3 hours, and I walk you through the entire island. As you can see over here, look how beautiful it is. And the island is very well kept. Like I've been to islands in the Caribbean that looks worse than this. This is beautiful the way the ground is manicured. And that's another thing. Early in the morning when I do my live stream, the local women will be out in these streets and they will be sweeping, because overnight all these flower petals, they fall. As you can see, during the day they fall and the trees let go leaves. So by the evening time it gets a little messy here and overnight. So in the mornings, every morning, this is a local house. This is how they live. Look, you see all those slippers at the door? I could only imagine how many people live in there. That's their custom. That's how they are. And not only that, the Maldivian culture is so amazing. Basically, it's a Muslim country. So you will see women as I'm walking by, you know, they have their headwear over their head. They're covered. So that's something that you need to know. It is a Muslim country. So by me saying that is also me saying that there are rules and regulations that you should be abiding by when you do come to local islands. Here is another hotel. And the hotels are really beautiful here. We basically refer to them as affordable luxury. You will hear us say that a lot in our videos. So a few of the important rules that you need to know when you come to the Maldives. I'm going to walk you guys to the Bikini Beach since we're on this side. And you heard me say Bikini Beach and you're probably wondering, what is a Bikini Beach? Hey, how are you?
Good again.
Good. How are you doing? You good?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? Walking around, playing?
Game again.
YouTube, second time I saw you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have one more day on the island. 2 more days. So you'll probably see me 2 more times.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye. YouTube channel.
YouTube.
Subscribe to his channel.
Okay, thank you. The local kids are so amazing. So yeah, guys, being that the country is Muslim, there are 2 rules that you need to abide by. That's very important. Here's I don't know what this is here. Oh, it's a restaurant. This is a restaurant, really cool. So because it is a Muslim country, number 1, there is no alcohol. So if you're the type of person that go on vacation and you feel you need to drink, you have to have a drink. And I know there's a lot of Americans that are like that. You feel you need to have to drink on vacation because you work all year and when you're on vacation, you want to cut loose. I get it. I totally get it. Well, if that's the case, local islands in the Maldives is not for you. If you will not go on a vacation because it's like there's no alcohol here, hell no, I won't go on a vacation here. Well, there's kind of like a little workaround. Let me explain. When you go into the local stores here, the local shops, they will have Heineken. You will find Heineken, but it's non-alcoholic. So you won't get a buzz from it, but you will get the crisp taste of beer, but it just won't be alcohol. Don't expect to get high off of it. So if you are looking for something just refreshing and you want to have that beer taste, then you could get a non-alcoholic Heineken. I never had one, so I don't even know what it really tastes like, but maybe I'll do one just to kind of see what non-alcoholic beer tastes like. I don't think I've ever had it. So now I am walking towards Bikini Beach here in GURAIDHOO. Now, I say Bikini Beach, which basically means, you notice this area has a fence. So this area is basically designated on local islands only. Understand, local islands only. Bikini Beach are made for tourists, meaning that in this zone that I'm walking in right now, it's made specifically for tourists in the sense that you can be in your bikini in this area. Remember, local islands is Muslim, so you should be covered up. But here in this designated area, Bikini Beach, you will hear that a lot. If you are planning on coming to the Maldives, Bikini Beach is something that you're gonna be aware of, you're gonna hear about it, you're gonna need to educate yourself about it. Here, men are topless. They're in their bathing trunks. Women, they're in bathing suits. No problem. You can wear a thong here. Everything is all good. Obviously, you just can't go topless. I wouldn't advise that. But basically, you can come here and enjoy this. Look how beautiful this is. Like, look at this water. So you are only allowed to be in your bikini in this area. If you leave this area, technically, you should be covered up. You should cover yourself up. Women, if you want to walk the island, where I just was in town and different places, you can walk the island in your bikini, but you should have a cover up. So once you leave this designated bikini beach area, you should have a cover up that you put on, and the cover up should not be see-through. In other words, they should not be able to see that you're wearing a red bikini, even though you have a cover up, because then technically it's not really a cover up because it's not covering up anything. I could see right through it because they are sheer cover ups, you know, for style and fashion. So if you do get cover-ups and you're coming to the Maldives, make sure it's a solid cover-up. It's something that you can't see through, and then you could walk around the island with your bikini under it. That's acceptable. So it's only in this area that is designated for tourists. Now, does that mean that I can't go around to the other side, the other beach area that's not designated for tourists? No, it doesn't mean that. But what that does mean is if you want to swim in those areas, men, you need to have a t-shirt on and shorts. Women, you need to be covered up. You have to have like a long sleeve, maybe a rash guard shirt and shorts for women. That would be fine. But most people don't do that, and I'll tell you why. Because the area that's designated for tourists, this is the best beach on the island right here that I'm walking on this particular island, GURAIDHOO. This is the best beach. So why would you want to go swimming in another beach? Maybe sometimes the coral and the sea life is better on the other side of the island, and you might want to go snorkeling. But just keep in mind, if you do that, you should be dressed appropriately. Women, make sure you have a rash guard, long shirt, swim shirt, and shorts. That's acceptable. Men, make sure you're wearing some type of a t-shirt or a rash guard t-shirt and you're wearing shorts. That's acceptable. But again, they made this for us. Bikini beach. Like, look, they even have a place with shade. They have the chair. It's all laid out for tourism. And it's the best beach. Look at how the water gently slopes. Look at the color of the water. I mean, that's the way it is around this whole entire island. But again, the bikini beach area is usually a nicer form of the beach because it slopes gently. The water is usually super clear. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And as you can see here, there's a resort over there. I'm not sure what that resort is. There's a couple local islands over there. Over here in the distance, that's where we're going to be in the next couple of days. That is Mafushi. So we will be in Mafushi, which is one of the most populated and also the most, how should I say, the most popular island in the Maldives when it comes to local island, because Mafushi is a local island as well. But that island was actually inhabited by tourists. Well, tourists were allowed to go to that island in 2009. That was the first island that tourists were able to go to in the Maldives, local islands. Can you believe that? Just 2009 is the first time ever tourists were allowed to come to the Maldives on local islands. Now, private islands has been around for a while. Many tourists have come to private islands here before 2009, but it's a private island. But when we talk local island, that's when it all started in 2009. So as you can see here, you'll have people who come, tourists who come, and this is where you're going to be able to be when you come to GURAIDHOO. This is your zone. This is where you're gonna spend probably most of your time. As far as for those people who wanna know if you can fly drones here, drones is acceptable for most places here in the Maldives. They won't take it away from you in the airport or anything like that, because I do get a lot of comments in the videos. People ask, is there a drone? Can I fly a drone? Is it safe to fly a drone? Now, if you are going to a private island, that might be a problem, because we've been to many private islands and they don't allow me to fly my drone. They said they don't because sometimes people fly their drones over over other people's overwater bungalow, which basically then, you know, you're invading people's privacy. So even though you might be staying in an overwater bungalow, the overwater bungalows are all linked to each other. So you're not only getting your overwater bungalow in the shot, you could be flying over other people's overwater bungalow and people on their terrace on the overwater bungalow, and you're invading their privacy. No one wants to see a drone hovering around their bungalows, right? So the private resorts try to put a stop to that. When we were at Lux, we were able to fly our drone. When we were in Centara Grand, we were able to fly our drone. But whenever I fly respectfully. I keep in mind that I'm not going to be flying over people's overwater bungalow. I fly from a distance. So even if you happen to see anyone, they're really tiny in the frame. And I also get permission. So I will talk to the security on the island and I tell them what we're doing. And I will let them know when I'm going to take off and also when I'm done. And I also let them know where I'm going to be flying my drone. Sometimes they ask to see the footage when I'm done, just to make sure I'm not violating anyone's privacy. And sometimes they don't. So, you know, it really depends. Different islands operate differently. But again, that is private islands, because private islands have overwater bungalows. Here on a local island, you won't find any overwater bungalows, so that's not a problem. So you're free to fly your drone in short here on local islands. Look, that I could actually walk out right there where those waves are crashing and water will probably be to my ankles. It is so beautiful. That is the private island there that I told you about in the beginning of this video. We have never been to a private island. I mean, we have never been to a local island where a private island is literally that close. I could throw a rock there. That's how close it is. Absolutely beautiful. I would not be surprised if I saw maybe a baby shark swimming around here or a stingray. That's the beautiful thing about the Maldives island. The water life here, the fishes and different things are so common. You see them all the time, and you can't get that anywhere else. Like we've been to the Bahamas, we've been all over Hawaii. Maldives is so different than all these places. It's so different. Look at that. So this is the bikini beach here on GURAIDHOO. Now, keep in mind, when we go to other islands, we're going to over 30 islands. You're going to see the difference from island to island. There's going to be a huge difference. Some places, the bikini beach is miles long. It's miles long. And I know maybe you saw this and you're like, oh, that's a small beach area. It will always be the best beach area, but for some islands, it's just small. Look at the fishes in the water. Look at that. So cool. So again, this is really shallow. Like, look at those people out there. They're standing. The water is just absolutely beautiful. Oh, there's a shark. There's a shark right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. You see that dark thing in the water right there? Yep, that's a nurse shark. And if you're wondering if nurse sharks are harmful, they're not. They're minding their own business. They're not trying to bite you. They're amazing. Irene and I have done excursions where we swam with hundreds of nurse sharks and they're just all around you. They don't care about you. Absolutely beautiful. I'm hearing these people conversating. I'm thinking they're probably from Spain. A lot of the demographic here in the Maldives, a lot of people from Russia, a lot of people from Spain, a lot of people from China, a lot of people from Korea, a lot of people from Japan, a lot of people from Germany. So you see, you get that European market, you get that Asian market that come here. They know. They know. So, I mean, when was the last time you heard someone is traveling to the Maldives for 3 months like we are? If I just told someone random that didn't understand, they'd probably be like, oh, you guys are millionaires? Because who goes to the Maldives for 3 months? Well, that's because they only know Maldives as a luxury destination. They don't know it as an affordable luxury vacation. And that's the word that we're trying to put out. That's the awareness we're trying to bring to you guys. Like, you could be out here in this beautiful weather, just relaxing and enjoying this. This is what it's all about, guys. And the best part about it is that some of these hotels on this island, on most local islands, they start from about $30 a night. 30 US dollars a night. It's incredible. It comes with breakfast. It comes with breakfast. So you can have a slice of this. You're in the Maldives. You're enjoying the Maldivian seas here in the Indian Ocean. The marine life. You can go snorkeling. I mean, again, I just showed you right there. Private island right there. They're paying upwards of $1,000 or so per night. I'm here. You could literally be here for $50 a night, $100 a night. If the people that are staying there take a tour to go, let's say, swim with dolphins, let's just say as an excursion. You swim with dolphins, then they go and you might swim with turtles, or you might go swim with mantas or nurse sharks. When they take the boat from that island and I take the boat from this island, we will all meet at exactly the same location because that's where the marine life is. So technically, over there, you're spending hundreds of dollars to do the same excursion that I'm doing here. Guess how much I'm paying? Starting at about $35. $35 a night you spend for an excursion to go swim with nurse sharks and mantas and stingrays and go on a sandbank. Lunch included. Lunch included. $35, $45, $50. And I will show you. When we go to Mafushi, that's going to be the next island we're going to go to. We've been to Mafushi already 3 times. This is going to be our 4th time going to Mafushi. And you'll see this, you'll see so many excursions are in Mafushi. Again, it is the first island that was inhabitable by tourists in 2009. So it's totally different vibes there in Mafushi. In Mafushi, you won't see any of this big desolate area like this. It would be hotel after hotel after hotel after restaurant after restaurant after shops, tour operators. It's just busy, it's bustling. It's a mini city there. And everyone goes there because it's, when you do research on the Maldives local style, that's where most people go to. And you will see it. So while we are here in the Maldives, my wife and I have created a Maldives on a budget travel guide. And basically what that is we have our website at livingtheglobe.net. And basically, how you doing? And what we've done is all these islands, local islands we've been at, we go to all the hotels and we take video tours of the rooms to show you what the rooms look like. We take video tours of the lobby. We let you know all the information about the hotel. What does it offer for free? How much is it per night? What is the Wi-Fi speed? Does it include breakfast? Which most of them do include breakfast. So we get all that information, we compile it all, we package it, and we send it to you. So that's what our budget guide is. So for example, one of the islands we went to the last time we were here 2 months ago was Todu. Todu is totally different than this island as well. Every island is just so different. Todu is considered what we call like a farmer's island. It's farmers, a lot of farming. They're huge on watermelon. A lot of the watermelons that gets distributed to these islands, they actually come from Todu. During the season when watermelon is not growing, papaya is the next thing they grow. But they grow all types of fruits and vegetables on that specific local island. Well, that island actually has about 60 plus hotels. My wife and I was able to go to about 40, high 40s, maybe 48 hotels while we were there for a week and a half. We filmed all the rooms. We got all the information, the Wi-Fi speed. We tell you how comfortable the bed is, if it's a firm mattress, if it's soft. Again, different people like different things. And when you book a hotel, you never know what type of bed you're getting. It's only when you get there, it's like, surprise, it's a hard mattress. And you're like, oh boy, I was hoping for something softer. So We give a lot of details because we understand how people travel and what they're looking for when they travel. So we go the extra mile to get that detail for you. And that's all located in our travel guide on livingtheglobe.net. I'm going to leave a link in the description. You guys can check it out, see what it's like. If you are planning on coming to the Maldives, or Maldives have not been on your bucket list, which it should be, hopefully if you watch our videos, you're going to see why you should. If you love long stretch of white sand beach, sometimes with no one around, because the beach is so vast. If that's your lifestyle, you need to be in the Maldives. And again, you could do it for as little as $30 a night, or if you want to move up to the what we call affordable luxury, you're talking about $100, $150 a night. And you're in a beautiful hotel, concierge, you get water brought up to your room, you make a phone call, they get what you need. When you're spending $30 per night, you might not get all those little bells and whistles. But again, it's typical. Like, here's another hotel, it's called Rustic. Oh, that's pretty cool. So right now, I'm assuming it might be prayer time. So that's what you're hearing on the loudspeaker. It's either a prayer calling. If you could look up in the sky, there's a seaplane flying over, probably going to a private island. Because seaplanes don't come to these islands. Seaplanes don't come to local islands. This is so beautiful. Now this is Main Street. Here you're going to find all the shops. You're going to find all the souvenirs, all on this one street that goes from one end of the island to the next. And it is hot right now, guys. It is so hot. So here's a souvenir store, really nice. They have coral pieces, wood carvings of stingrays, mantas, nurse sharks, lobsters. Right now, you will notice a lot of the stores might be closed. This is something you also need to know when you come to private local islands. Local islands during prayer time, a lot of people go for prayer, and you'll see a lot of the stores are closed for about an hour or two, then they reopen. This place, Flatbread, we ate here yesterday. In yesterday's video, we told you guys that we were gonna go for Italian. They said this is the best Italian restaurant in the Maldives, and not for nothing, their pizza was really good. We had barbecue pizza with mushrooms. It was really, really, really good. So if you are in Digura, if you are in GURAIDHOO, we highly recommend Flatbread. Here they do photo shoots. There are mosques on these local island. So the audio you're hearing is coming from the center of the island where the main mosque is. So again, there are many stores that you see here. And also in our travel guide, we cover like what you should pack and bring when you're coming to the Maldives, as far as clothing, as far as maybe skincare, because it does get hot here and you really need to know how to dress. Otherwise you can really damage your skin because it's so hot. Look at this coral, my goodness. So beautiful. Wow. Beautiful corals. So again, this is Main Street. It goes from one end of the island to the next. Here's another grocery store. They sell typical things that you would need. They have soups and different things. Again, it's closed. This is prayer time. So a lot of the venues that you're going to see here, not venues, but the local businesses will be closed. Here they do an excursion if you want to swim with whale shark. That's what a whale shark looks like. Absolutely beautiful. They have dolphins, they have mantas, they have turtles. Here they have hammerhead, you see hammerhead sharks here. There's fishing, there's so much to do. Here's a diving. You can do diving here. A lot of these islands are, how are you? A lot of islands are great for diving. Here again, you see more souvenirs. And this map right here is the entire map of the Maldives. This is what the Maldives consist of. And I know you might be like, oh, that's just a little bit. But if I zoom in, my friends, this is an atoll. 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 An atoll is basically a body of land, right? It's kind of a massive lagoon. And every one of these little names here are islands that are located within an atoll. So this is the Razdu Atoll. And here you see all the islands. So one atoll could contain 30, 40, 50 different islands on it. So it's massive. There's a lot. There's over 1,200 islands that make up the Maldives. Over 1,200 islands. 200 of them are habitable. So people actually live on those islands. Local lives on these islands. But there's over 1,000 where it's just islands, just there in the middle of the ocean. And this is the Indian Ocean, by the way. And here is another dive shop here. So here they do paddy. If it's the first time you're diving, you can get your paddy here. I think this is another hotel area. Now, remember I told you whenever we come to these islands, we basically film everything. We film all the hotels. We are here for 3 months and we're doing over 30 islands. Not all the islands we go to, we're going to be adding in our travel guide, in our budget travel guide, because not all islands are very popular with tourists. So we're basically choosing the islands that are the most popular with tourists to do our travel guide. And maybe in the future we'll come back to these islands, and if they will get more popular. They are advancing. This is a brand new dock that has been built here. You could see there's buildings being built everywhere. They're all developing. So maybe, who knows, within a year this will be a very popular island for tourism. Right now it's not really there. But nonetheless, it's absolutely beautiful, and you can come in here and you could stay here because there are hotels. You see me pass tourists. You see tourists swimming in the Bikini Beach area. So they do come. But you know, different strokes for different folks. Some people are like, you know what? I don't want to go to an island that's very popular, that has a lot of people. I want to be by myself. I want to be, you know, the few and far in between. So you would come to a place like this because tourism here is few and far in between. Still beautiful. You could still do all the things you can do on the other islands. So I just don't want to see a lot of people. I don't want to see a lot of tourists. So you would come to this island, and that's what attracts a lot of people. Some people are like, no, I want to be where everyone is. I want to be where the action is. I want to be in the thick of it. Then you go to Mafushi. That's where you're going to be in the thick of it. We're going to show you what that looks like. They do beach parties there with DJs and everything. It's crazy. So if that's your thing, you can get that too. Here, as you can see, this is the dock area. So here, this is where the boats pull up. Every boat that approaches and comes to this island will dock here. So you'll see a lot of locals in the morning when I was doing the live stream. You'll see local kids getting ready to go to school because maybe they don't go to school on this island because they're a little older. So once they graduate past a certain grade, they might not have the schooling here. They might only have maybe, I don't know, I don't think they have kindergarten because they stay at home, they learn from home. But maybe, I don't know, maybe first grade through fifth grade is all they have on this island. So to be further educated, they have to go to another more popular built out island to go to school for maybe junior high school. So you'll see them here in the morning with their book bags, their backpacks on their backs, and they get in one of these speedboats, and it takes them to another island, and then they come back in the evening. So that's the lifestyle they live here. It's really awesome though, really cool to see. So every local island, when you arrive at the harbor, you will see a sign similar to this. In Mafushi, you will see a big sign that says Mafushi. On the top, they'll have like a eagle ray. You'll have a dolphin made out of stone. So it's all different. It depends on the island. But you will know that this is the central area. This is where everyone leaves and arrives at the island when you see that. Bank of Maldives. Most local islands have one bank. So here you notice there are ATMs. One thing you need to know when you come to the Maldives, they do accept US dollars. They do. If you want Maldivian dollars, no problem. You can come to a bank, come to an ATM and get your money. But I always suggest before coming to a local island here, in the airport, try to get your money from the airport. Just because it's a central area, the banks are always working. We have been in Digora when we first got there, the first time we were ever in the Maldives, and we went in to use the ATM. They didn't have it. They didn't have any money inside the ATM machine. Sometimes the ATM machine don't work, but it won't work for like maybe a day or two, and then they'll come and they'll fix it if there's ever an issue. But it just takes a little bit of time. But if you need money to get things, obviously you need money. So before you get yourself in that situation where you're like, oh, I'm gonna come to a local island, I'll just get the money from the local island, then you get here and find out there's something wrong with the ATM because there is only one. This is the only ATM you will find on this island. They all have one, and most of them is located right at the harbor. Most of them. Some of them are located in another part of the island, but most of them are located right at the harbor. So you always want to be on the safe side. Get your money before you come, even if it's a little bit of money, at least just to get you started. You know you have some money with you. So that's what we suggest. You will notice here there are some boats. This is a doni. This one is called a doni. This is a local boat. Really beautiful. We've gone fishing on these boats. You've seen it in our YouTube videos. Really beautiful. Then you have speedboats. Those are the ones usually with 4 engines. This is a fisherman's boat. As you can tell, there's clothing here. They literally like just live on these boats. Here are all the different areas where they store the different fishes. Tuna is huge here. Tuna is massive here in the Maldives. I thought Hawaiians were big with tuna. Let me tell you, here in the Maldives, tuna is king. Like they have tuna for breakfast with the mashuni. They smoke the tuna. They do all different types of things with the tuna. So here, this is actually, this boat going out right here, this is a speedboat. You'll see when the boat turns, it'll have 4 engines. This boy flies. They go, this is the ones that's going to take you out to other islands. It's going to take you on an excursion if you're going on any type of excursion, snorkeling or anything like that. And when it comes to snorkeling, guys, if you love snorkeling, you have to come to the Maldives. Snorkeling is incredible. You guys have seen it in the videos. The amount of, man, it's just the colorful fishes and all the different types of fishes. The marine life here it's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. There's always a gentle breeze blowing. This is how the Maldivians spend their time, just in hammocks, relaxing. It's awesome. How you doing? So it's island life, guys. This is what it's all about. You'll always see these little swings. This is their chairs. This is the Maldivian culture. Here is the power station. This is where you get your internet from. Right now, the SIM card I'm using is called Ooredoo. We got that from Male, which is the capital of the Maldives. So we're able to live stream and do all that types of stuff on our phones. Do keep in mind, we stream every single day. We live stream on TikTok. We live stream on Facebook. We live stream on Instagram. We live stream on YouTube at the same time. One live stream goes everywhere at the same time. I'm walking around with 2 phones live streaming around the island, and we do it twice a day. So as I'm walking around showing you the different things on this island, I'm getting ready to walk back to our hotel. Irina should be ready. She's getting made up because we are going to do a room tour. So We're juggling a lot of different things. We're creating YouTube content, we're doing walking tours on every single island. You can expect to see every island we go to in 3 months. You will see a walking tour. We also have a channel where we do walking tours, but I will not be commentating. I will just walk around, you will hear, and you will see the sounds of the island, but you will not hear me talk. If that's your thing, some people love walking tours, but they want to just hear the nature. They want to hear the waves. They don't want to hear talking. They don't need to know, what is it that they're looking at. They just want to hear it and they just want to see it and they want to use it for relaxing purposes. So I would do a tour like this, except I would not be talking. If that's more your speed, we also have a channel. It's called World Travel Walking Tours. If you guys are into that, you want to see what it's like, you can check it out. That's our channel. We have done many videos there where we show you where we've gone to, and I will just walk around and I will not say a word. So if that's your thing, maybe you'd want to check out that channel, head over there. I'll leave the link in the description. You can subscribe to it. It'll help us out. We just hit 1,000 subscribers before we came here, which was really great. As you can see, this is a massive soccer field. Maldivians are huge with soccer. Now I say soccer because I'm talking to the US demographic. But if I was talking to the Europe demographic, or here in the Maldives, they call it football. So you will always find a football field on every single local island. This is a staple for them, like they must have this. And they play very well too when they compete. So you will always see that. You also see sometimes like a volleyball area. This is a volleyball area, but as you can see, it's being overgrown by grass, not really taking much care of. They have carpeting. So maybe the local women will come out and they'll play some volleyball. The kids will play some volleyball. They also like that a lot. Now, mind you, the area that I'm walking around is you probably would never walk around here. I'm just showing you what the island looks like. This is a power station here. You would probably stay more on Main Street and more towards the Bikini Beach area. This is just a walking tour to show you what the island's life is like. As you can see, we're now approaching the mosque right in front of us. This yellow and white structure. Every island has a mosque. Local island, they have a mosque. Some of them, the islands are bigger. They have 2 mosques, maybe even 3 mosques. So the bigger the island, the more mosques they have. And as you can see, the men are going into the mosque. It is now prayer time. They will all go in. Look at the bat. There's bats flying around. So beautiful. And if you're wondering what type of bat that is, it is a fruit bat, because there are a lot of fruits on these islands and they fly from island to island and they just eat the fruits. So again, here is the mosque. This is where you were hearing the prayer when earlier in the video, as I was walking around. As you can see, all the men are coming in. They wash their feet. You can see they roll their pants up and they go in and they pray. Here's the area when you come in. Look at all the slippers outside. They all leave their footwear outside. They come here, they wash their feet, and then they go in and they pray. How are you? Here we have a small store. Again, you see the sign on the door says closed. It is prayer time. How are you? How beautiful these streets are. Now, if you notice, the streets are really clean. It's dirt. This is a dirt road. It's kept immaculate. The reason being, early in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, the local women will come out and they sweep. And they keep the streets really, really clean. I mentioned that earlier at the beginning of this video. And I find that to be so cool. If you watch our live stream, when I stream in the evening times, it'll be morning for me, evening for you. You will see the women sweeping the streets. So you will know what I'm talking about, and I would usually mention it. Over here you have some papaya trees, you have coconut trees. They do some agriculture. There's kale, beets. As you can see, they plant them. Once they get big enough, they take it to another area where they're planted, well, replanted, because they need more space. Even though it's hot, there is a beautiful sea breeze blowing. Many people ask, here's an area, looks like a restaurant. Many people ask, is the Maldives safe? And And yes, the Maldives is very, very safe. There is only 2 prisons in the Maldives. Literally 2 prisons. That's because crime is super low. You know, the culture, it just doesn't happen. Look, as you can look down, you look straight down there, you can see the ocean. That's how tiny the island is. Super tiny, and we're back kind of like in the area where we were before. As you can see the overwater bungalows there. That's where we started, right outside our hotel. So far, it's been just about 50 minutes in this walking tour. And I've covered most of the island. Yes, I didn't go down every little side street that we saw, but I covered the main streets on areas where you would probably be walking around as a tourist if you came here. And that's always our thing. This morning we had breakfast here. It's called La Isla Restaurant. We had breakfast here this morning. We had mas huni. And if you're wondering, well, where do they cook the food? They actually cook the food here and they bring it across to the restaurant. So in the morning, you'll see all the locals come here and they'll have breakfast. And of course, if you are a tourist, this is more than likely one of the places you can have breakfast as well. They do serve continental breakfast. So you'll have your toast, your fruits, your eggs, get it done the way you want it. So they do have that, but they also have the local food. And my wife and I love mas huni. And mas huni is a blend of finely shaved coconut mixed with tuna, squeezed with lime juice and curry leaf with thinly diced red onions. That's what mas huni is, and it's so delicious. And they eat it with roshi. So roshi is kind of like roti, but they call it roshi. So it's like a thin tortilla bread. Really, really nice. And that's what we have for breakfast. Here is Ita Beach. This is again another little hotel. So you see the difference, like look how small this hotel is. So this is what we would call like a homestay. So when tourism first started in the Maldives and stuff, locals will build small accommodations like this. Maybe this has 4 rooms or 6 rooms and it's very small. And these are the type of rooms that you're gonna pay the $30 for, the $40 a night. Then you have what I told you before, affordable luxury. That's like the hotel we're staying in, where that can easily go up to like $100, $120. How are you? $120 a night. So you have all the amenities that you would get in a major hotel like you were if you were in a big city in the States. Every local island has a playground where the kids will play. Of course, you see no one out playing right now because this is high sun hour. Right now it's a little bit overcast, which is good, so it's a little bit of shade. But come evening time, as we do another live stream, you will see all the kids come out and play. You will see all the adults gathering around, talking, laughing. That's just the vibe here in the evening. But during the daytime, you don't see anyone. It's like desolate out here compared to the evening time. But of course, again, because of the temperature. So there you see the overwater villas at the private resort over there. Here is another restaurant. We haven't eaten at this one, so we don't know what it's like. But again, so far, the Italian restaurant has been really good, and they do delivery, believe it or not. They will deliver the food to your hotel if you don't want to eat in the restaurant. When we went to the restaurant, it was a little bit hot. They only have fans. They don't have AC. The AC is not working. So we didn't really want to eat there because it was just so hot. So we asked if they could deliver it. They said, sure, no problem. And they delivered it here and we ate it during our live stream. So again, this is the hotel. We're going to be showing you the different room types in this hotel. It's absolutely beautiful.
Beach hotel is a group hotel, so that means they have more hotels. So the lobby again is brand new, it's beautiful. They have nice furniture, beautiful wooden touch. Some tables. This is where you would arrive, and this is not just a bed and breakfast hotel. Even though it is, you do book bed and breakfast, it automatically comes with breakfast buffet, but it is a full service hotel with 35 rooms. They have a registration area. This is registration area. Meet Lulu. She will welcome you and help you with any inquiries you have. This hotel is a 6th-floor hotel, and they have an elevator, which is a very important feature. And on the 6th floor of the hotel, you will find the sun terrace. And of course you can take the elevator. We just came from the 5th floor. In this area there is possibly they will have a reception, someone here to help. But again, this hotel is not open yet for guests. We are the only ones staying here. They're still setting up a few things. And this is a large roof deck terrace. You can see pretty much almost 360 degrees from here. You can see Kanduma Resort from here, the picnic island. This is the non-bikini side of the beach. And they are planning to utilize this roof deck terrace either for sunbeds or maybe have a cafe here. But for now it is empty. They are still setting up the hotel, making it nice and beautiful. And also in here you will find a small gym. They are not again fully set up yet. They have AC in the gym and a bicycle and a treadmill, so we can take a quick look. But keep in mind, when you're visiting, this will be ready. But the most important thing is the AC. And they also have a spa room, but right now it is not ready. And if you do need to, if you would like to have spa services, they can actually do spa in your room. In the distance, you will see another resort, Kakoa, and another island in the distance, and the Bikini Beach. So from here you can see just how close the Bikini Beach is from here. It's about 2-3 minute walk. And as you can see, currently this is the tallest hotel. They have 35 rooms, and this is an affordable luxury hotel. If you would like to travel in the Maldives in comfort, still on a budget, way cheaper than private resorts right across the canal there, be sure to check out the description below. We do have something special for you, a little extra discount, so you get to save. And this is a thank you for watching this video. Let's go to the first room on the 4th floor.
So here we go in room 401. As you can see, it is an absolutely beautiful room. The artwork on the wall is fern, it's green, beautiful, and of course the bed is always decorated beautifully. This is the way it'll look when you arrive. Absolutely beautiful. You have nice towels, ball lamps on each side of the bed with outlets for your air conditioning and lighting. Really beautiful touch. As you can see over on the left hand side there, you do have ironing board, a small closet area for you to put your items. You have aircon, you have TV, a nice desk. You do have a refrigerator with refreshments. Over here you have a chair and the view. Look at this view, absolutely beautiful. And now I'm going to show you what the bathroom looks like. Again, you see rain shower head. Beautiful bathroom. Really nice.
Welcome to Deluxe Balcony Room 502. When you travel to the Maldives, balcony is the way to go to enjoy the views, but we'll get to the views later. Take a look at the bed decoration that they provide to all guests. This is medium firm mattress with a beautiful bed decoration, queen size bed, super soft pillows. Just take a look how soft they are. Ready? Really nice. A beautiful wall splash, the same as in every room. And right across the bed you have TV, desk, your complimentary tea, coffees, the fridge. In the corner you have an AC and a closet. And now for the view. Let's go outside to the balcony. Wow, look at this. This is gorgeous. It does not face the Bikini Beach, but the Bikini Beach is only a few minutes away from here. And what you can see right from across the sea is the Holiday Inn Kanduma Resort, where you pay hundreds of dollars per room per night. And downstairs you see Valley restaurant that belongs to Beach Hotel GURAIDHOO. They're still setting it up, but by the time you book and stay here, it will be all ready. And let's just take a quick look of the bathroom. Again, appreciate the design. I love it. Look how gorgeous this is. The housekeeping does an excellent job. And here you have your shower and the sink. Here they have toothbrushes for you, a comb, a shaving kit, vanity kit with the Q-tips, nail file. This is shower cap, sanitary bag, and also a sewing kit. This is I haven't seen in any of the hotels we stayed in. A good unique touch. Great job. This is room 505, and this is a twin room. As soon as you walk in, you have two standard queen beds. Look how beautiful the decorations are. The beautiful splash wall, accent lighting, the nightstands by either side of the bed, and the AC. On the opposite side, you have a large desk area with TV, refrigerator, your standard amenities. There is a closet here in the corner, and pretty much the entire room is the width of the room is the window. So this room is very bright. It gives you lots of light. You have island view, and you also have partial sea view from both sides. On one side, of course, the closer to the beach, and the other side you can just see how narrow this island is, and you can see the other side of the island and the ocean view. And the bathroom is also standard like in other rooms. Have beautiful wooden paneling, and look at the accent light with the mirror. Really cute. We are now on the 5th floor. Welcome to room 507, and this is a comfort room category, and oh boy, it is looking so comfortable. Right in the center of the room is so spacious. By the way, there is a bed with a beautiful bed decorations. When you arrive, you will receive different style of decorations. And they have a lot of accent lighting in this room and all other rooms as well. It's hard to see right now because it's very bright. And the view over here is island view, and you also have partial sea view as well. There is a lounging furniture here as well. And if you like really bright and spacious rooms, this is definitely will be the room for you. On this side, there is a large table with lots of space for you, and the TV. And the TV is located right across from the bed. So for those of you who love watching TV in bed, this will be perfect for you. Of course, it comes with towels, miniature fridge, and all the standard amenities. And this is a closet with safe box and the iron here. And this can potentially be the family room. It has the AC. And the bathroom has a different type of shower than in the room that we saw before. Beautiful paneling, the mirror, and just to a quick note, the bathroom has such good ventilation that when you shower, the mirror does not get steamed up. It's pretty good. So this room holds a baby cot and one more bed for a teenager. So for those who traveling with families, be sure to opt in for this room.
So thank you guys so much for sticking along with me till the end. If you did make it to the end, I thank you so much. I thank you for your time. I hope you've learned something. I hope you enjoy this island. I think it's absolutely beautiful here. We will go live. Make sure you check out our live stream. And if you do happen to miss our live stream, we will be live every single day. That's 101. You don't have to worry about that. So if you happen to miss our live stream, you can always go to the live tab on our YouTube channel, click on live, and you will see every single day, sometimes multiple lives, maybe even 3 live streams in one day. So you can always go there and check up and see which island we're on. Maybe you saw us here on this island, but you were able to see the next video 2 weeks from now. We'll probably be on another 3-4 islands. So if you want to catch up on it, make sure you go to our YouTube channel, check out the live tab. Again, thank you so much for your time. We love you. We will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.